doing fine. I hope you're doing wonderful. I hope you're disco. And before I start, please like if you like, share, and subscribe so I can do more of this material. This presentation, I'm trying here to argue that there will be a severe sell off in the market based on sentiments and change of shifting these sentiments and all this stuff. This is a put to call. The most important numbers for me here is the equity put to call ratio and the VIX. This one indicates more bullishness in the equity put to call, and this one includes bearishness, extreme bearishness in the VIX. This is complacency. That's what got my attention. So very soon we're gonna have a sell-off based on these two numbers. Extreme complacency. Usually when you have a low number here and a low number here, the euphoria continues because that it contradicts each other. So we want complacency, and this is complacency. So let's talk about the disco signal I was talking about the whole time. And if you noticed last week, it called the near top, and it sold off. Dow sold off 1,200 points after that disco signal. Well, the disco signal is still intact, still there, and it's still flashing a sell signal. And this is in a daily time frame. Let's look at the weekly time frame. It's still true as well, flashing a sell signal. It's very reliable in the weekly time frame, as you can see here. You could, and it works both ways. You can see here how it called the top in October 2018. It's extremely reliable, and I did back test it. If this is your first time, the disco signal is it's the put to call, the moving averages for the equity put to call. I plotted the 50-day moving average and the 20-day moving average, and every bullish crossover for the 20 and 50, something happens, and vice versa. So this thing I discovered, it's really helpful and amazing. So to recap, this is extreme bearishness, and this is bullish. It symbolizes euphoria, complacency. This is not euphoria, but this is euphoria. This is complacent. This is what I like. Okay, disco signal daily, weekly. Okay, this is the most important thing. This is the Dow Industrial in the top. It made all-time high on Friday, and this is the Dow Transport. It lagged, and it did not confirm the high. For the last 110 years, this signal never failed. Would it fail now? I really don't know. So this is an amazing signal. Confirmation by Dow theory. It argues that if the economy is doing well in the industrial side, the transports should transport the products. So it should follow it. In the past, it leads the Dow Industrial, and it started. This signal started the amazing rally back in November 2020. So this is some people think, including me, it's a leading indicator. So to recap, complacency in the equity put to call, disco signal on daily and weekly time frame, Dow theory, the confirmation. Let's talk about the dollar. So where the money is going to the dollar. What is the safe haven? It is the dollar. Okay, so what's going to come in the next 2 weeks, maybe next week or the week after, is this golden cross between the 20 moving average, the 50 moving average and the 200 moving average. This usually always, at least 92% of the time since 1981, it worked. Sometime it lags for a week, 5 working days, but 92% of the time it really works. It works both ways too. This is the death cross. So let's talk about the weekly time frame for the dollar. Okay, this is my Elliott wave count, and I think we concluded 5 waves up, 5 waves down. A, B, C, and C is gonna start very soon. In the weekly, everything is intact. The RSI is over 50. The stochastic is extremely strong. The MACD in a bullish crossover is going to the zero line. It's really ready for that move, and the registration is going to be at 93.47. We're very close. We might hit that next week. If we do that, this thing will create havoc in the market. So another thing, I looked at. Some people like to measure liquidity with GDX. So there is in the Bollinger Band, GDX is doing something weird. The pipe formation is so small, it indicates a very fast move to the upside or downside, but most likely downside. This thing, last time it happened was here, Feb 2020. It never happened since. Okay? It never happened since. So, in conclusion, what do I think? I think that complacency and euphoria and Dow theory and the bullishness in the dollar might cause havoc in the market. I really do believe through and through and through that a major sell-off will take place very soon. Please like if you like, share and subscribe, and remember that this goes forever.